Welcome, everybody, to Tablestory's brand new show, Facade. Welcome to the show. I hope everybody is prepared. Are you all ready? Are you all eager? You ready to get started?
Yes.
Welcome to the show, everybody. This is going to be an occult detective horror show here on Tablestory. And I'm really excited to do this. I've been looking forward to playing this for a long time. The system that we're using today is called KULT, Divinity Lost. And it's real trippy, it's real creepy, and hopefully it'll be really scary. At least I'm hoping that I get to terrify all of the players. We'll see if that happens today. Maybe, maybe not. Why don't we go around the room and introduce our wonderful players and where people can find you on all the places and the things. Millie, would you be so kind as to start us off, please?
Of course. Hello. I'm Amelia Tyler. I'm a voice actor for video games. You might know me from such things as playing Malady in Divinity Original Sin 2 and Nyrissa in Pathfinder Kingmaker and a whole bunch of other weird stuff. And when I'm not doing that, I play tabletop games with these lovely people here and a couple of shows over on Encounter Roleplaying. Basically whatever people will let me have a go at. Really good fun. So you can find me over here on Twitch, occasionally streaming with Mr. J. Britton, wherever he is on that there below me, as it should be. Just as Amelia Tyler, and over on Twitter again, Amelia Tyler, because that's how names work.
Hooray for names. Another person that has a name, Jay.
Hi, that name, what I have, is Jay Britton. I am also a voice actor for video games and animation. May know me from stuff like Elite Dangerous, Frostpunk, Divinity Original Sin 2, and Pathfinder Kingmaker as well. And you can pretty much find me either here on Tablestory. Just finished up Zero Blue Orion with the good man Whack GMing that, and PB as well, which I missed already. So I'm very excited to be back in another Tablestory show. Or you can find me on Twitter, Voice Jay Britton, or here, usually twitching Minecraft apparently now, which is my life and has consumed me. So you can find me on Twitch, just Jay Britton as well. And that's it. And I'm ready to get terrified and killed, probably. Huzzah.
Hooray. I'm excited to terrify and kill you.
Yay.
A new person to Tablestory, and a big welcome and a thank you to Nicotine for joining us. Nicotine was kind enough to go out of her way to help us get the front page here on Twitch. And I feel like I have to give you an extra special shout out because she's been absolutely fantastic. And I just want to say thank you. So welcome to the show. Welcome to Tablestory.
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it. Hi, everyone. I'm Nicotine. I'm a role player on Twitch. I mostly stick to Grand Theft Auto, but I do a little bit of Atlas as well. And I'm very excited to be here.
Thank you. And it's twitch.tv/nicotine, right? With a K?
Nikatine. That's right.
Thank you. PB?
Hi. I'm
Hi.
scared shitless, actually. I'm so easily terrified, and so I'm pretty nervous about what's going to happen, but I'm very excited. And you can find me here on Wednesdays. I GM our surreal thriller called Gone. And yeah, that's it. That's it for my shout out. I'd rather just hop in and play.
Okay. Thank you, PB.
Thank you.
And because of her instant terror, she was an instant cast for this show. It was very easy. I said, if there's someone that I can just throw on the show that will immediately give me the reactions that I need for any and all situations, it's Pumpkinberry. I'm hoping that your reactions will also carry over and terrify the other players. That's the hope.
Well, if they're not scared of what's happening, they might be scared of my reaction. So sure.
Sudden high-pitched noises are alarming.
Can we get a heart rate monitor for episode 2, please, for PB?
Oh, please.
No. It's already too high.
Thank you, PB.
I was super excited, Whack, and then you said, and this is going to be a horror show, and I hope it's really scary. And then it was like, I realized, oh, like, this isn't just a, detective. No, oh, God. Oh, dear. What have I done?
Excellent. And another person that we're welcoming to Tablestory, a good friend of mine that I have role-played with before, but we've never had him here on this channel. Tempo, how's it going, buddy?
Yeah, it's Eddie Murphy here, and if you ever heard of some of my movies, such as Norbit, Coming to America, but my friends, I go by the name of Tempo. I'm a StarCraft 2 streamer for the most part. I've done a bit of RP in my life, quite a bit actually, and it's been a long time, but we're back into it. And I tend to do, I'm a music-based kind of guy, I like to do parodies, I make music, video game related for the most part. And I stream on Twitch, StarCraft 2 mainly, but then also a lot of community-based stuff on the weekend, just trying to have some fun. So, and I'm pretty easily scared too, for some reason. I don't know why, but it's just the way that I was built, man. It's just how it goes.
It's okay. We'll stick together.
Thank you.
It's good to have you here, buddy. It's been too long. Tempo and I role-played in a game together that was actually GM'd by Peachy, which is terrifying in and of itself. If you people don't know who Peachy Pixelate is, he's lurking. He's hopping in there in some of the conversation and chat. He does a lot of the music for Tablestory on this channel. He did all of the music for Gone. And he's a great gentleman, but he was the GM. We did a cyberpunk thing called Edge Runners, and Peachy was the GM, and Tempo and I were players, and
we were.
It was good stuff. Back on my.
It was my introduction. That was my introduction. You popped my RP cherry, man, and I appreciate that, man. I really do. Peachy and Whack.
Happy to help, buddy.
Rock on, brothers. Rock on.
Happy to help, man. I am Wax Steven, and I will be your GM of Doom. I will be dragging the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today and henceforth. So I'm super excited. I'm really looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to the show for a while, and doing stuff with
confirm.
With the
this was like what, a year and a half ago that you were like, I want to run something in this system. It's been brewing for a while. It's
been maybe a year. Yeah, it's been maybe like a year or so that I've been wanting to do something in the system. So I'm ultra excited to play in the system. There's some really cool stuff in it. Just so chat gets a little bit of an idea of how things are done. It's mostly based on a Powered by the Apocalypse engine, which means there are 2 dice rolled. Normally, it's a 2d6. But for this system, it's a 2d10. So rolls sort of end up in 3 categories. 15 plus is a full success. A 10 to a 14 is a partial success. And a 9 or lower is a failure. And that's when I get to do things. I don't actually get to roll any dice for this. So you're lucky on that front, players. That's a good thing, because
Are we, though? We'll see about that.
We'll see.
Cut to end of season us begging for the orange dice.
Yeah. So I don't have to roll any dice. I get to do stuff when you fail, which is fantastic. Because there will probably be a lot of that. And all the players and their characters, they have moves that they get to do. That's how you do stuff. You have moves. And there's stuff like investigation and, it's trying to, like, understand what someone's saying to you. And those kinds of things are available to the players. And it's on the players to sort of come to me to say, I want to investigate here or what have you. And then they make the roll. There are also things called advantages and disadvantages in this game. I am monitoring disadvantages for the players. That's one of the things that I get to worry about. There's advantages that they have, as well. And the advantages and disadvantages are things that they get with various archetypes in the system. And stuff they're good at and stuff they're bad at. Pretty straightforward. However, on disadvantages, they get no bonuses, which is why they're called disadvantages. So, that's about it. That's how it works. Easy enough, right?
Yeah, easy enough. Mm-hmm.
I think we're ready to get started. If you have a means to black out your camera, it would be a great time to do that. Turning off your camera is not the way.
I'm so sorry. Did it mess everything up?
Yes, it did.
Oh no! It's okay.
Let's see if we can get this sorted again.
I thought about it after I did it, and I was like, oh no.
Oh shit.
So,
We gotta start over, boys.
let's see. Millie, you're good. Can you guys turn on your cameras again, just so I can see?
Let's play Guess Who.
Okay.
Play Guess Who.
Yeah, wait, I'm gonna be I'm in my spot. Oh,
So you're good.
that's-
Nicotine, turn off your camera on Zoom. Just hit stop video.
Got it.
Okay, and you can restart it, and we should be good.
Okay.
Hey, we did it.
Hooray.
Ooh, saved.
Woohoo!
And if people can cover their cameras, let me rephrase that.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome, everyone, to the Facade. The setting is New York City in the winter. For all intents and purposes, it's present day, minus the current global pandemic. Except we're in winter time. And it is a brutal winter. Cold and merciless. For a lot of people in the city, it can be deadly. There is a certain air about New York City in the winter. It's a little bit more quiet. The normal day-to-day rush that happens throughout the city seems muted. If it's directly related to the snow that has fallen, I'm not sure, but that's the feeling that you get. In this cold winter, we join someone that is probably shivering in their car, parked on the side of the street. We see a slender person crammed into an old car. Do you actually have the car turned on for heat, or does the heat not even work?
The heat doesn't even really work.
Yeah.
Stupid thing.
Trench coat pulled tight. And bundled up as tight as can be. Quinn. You're shivering and waiting for a few things.
Fucking hell.
This investigation that you're on right now, who are you trying to keep an eye out for?
The cats.
The cats.
Yeah.
What about the cats?
All the stray cats are gone. And I'm trying to find them. Sounds insane, I know, but it's weird.
You're parked here off to the side of the street, and it's probably just turned night, but of course in the winter it's not too late. What are you trying to do to find these cats?
Well, I had a tip that they were congregating a couple blocks down. So I've been actually parking one block at a time until I can catch sight of them. There's supposed to be more than a colony, like 50, 60 cats, people say they've seen.
As you're sitting in your car, looking for any evidence of this tip, you've been waiting here for some time. It's freaking cold. You probably
How
hear
long have I been waiting?
it's probably been over an hour in this like freezing cold car.
Holy fuck, okay.
There's a few like restaurants and things nearby.
Do I see anything that's like got coffee? Or is it all sit down restaurants?
There's a Thai place nearby that has some takeout. But I don't think you see any like coffee places in the immediate area. You might have to walk a block or two.
Okay. Yeah, I will, this is so fucking stupid. I will get out of my car. I will, slam the door shut. It kind of doesn't really shut properly the first time, so I gotta kind of like wiggle it and then push it in, and I don't even fucking bother locking it. No one would steal this shit heap. And then I head into the nearest restaurant. You said it's a Thai place?
Yeah. You open it up. There's like that almost coincidental gust of wind that kind of like blows through and, you know, just exasperates the issue. Blowing in some cold air just to follow you in. This place is kind of busy. It's not a big place. There's a few people in line waiting for some food. And you can actually recognize someone that's waiting in line just by like the back of their head and what they're wearing. They're wearing like a leather jacket that's sort of like bundled tight, and you recognize that Max is waiting in line for some food.
Oh. Hey. Hey.
Hey.
How's it going? Keeping warm?
Yeah. What you doing?
Well, I was just in the neighborhood, actually. I'm just trying to also keep warm. Maybe get a tea or something.
Oh yeah, they do a load of soups if you...
Yeah, maybe a soup to go. What, I've never been here before. What's good?
Pad Thai's good. Satay, if you're into that, I guess.
Is that soup?
No. It's like chicken thing. You've never had satay?
No. Can't say that I have.
All right. Do you like peanuts? Are you allergic to peanuts? You seem like
No,
the
I'm
type
not-
to be allergic to peanuts.
What? What does that even mean? No, I'm not
Okay.
not allergic to
Satay's
peanuts.
nice. It's like sweet, I guess.
All right. Sure, I'll try that then. Thanks. What are you doing here?
Food, warm. I like this place. It's the opposite of friendly.
And do you
Friendly
like it?
ones Huh?
You like it because no one's very friendly?
Honest.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I know what you mean. Listen, Max, you see any cats around here?
It's a bit early to be drinking.
No, I'm I know, it sounds crazy. Maybe it is crazy. Yeah, cats, like, 50, 60 cats. Somewhere around in this neighborhood.
Are you making a coat?
What?
Do I need
No,
to
I'm not-
inform the authorities? What's going
No,
on?
I'm
here?
not. No, I'm not. I'm not making a coat. It's. You know what? Never mind. It's not a big deal. I'll try the. I'll try the meal. Thanks. And I kind of like turn away from her.
How does Max make you feel?
We kind of have a strange relationship. I get information from her a lot of the time, but she can be a little bit dismissive. So, as we just witnessed. So, I think it just makes me feel like, why the hell am I out here looking for cats? I didn't even want to be out here looking for cats in the first place. It's stupid. She knows it's stupid. I know it's stupid. But here I am, looking for the cats.
Okay. I think Max, your order is probably called, and your I don't want to say associate, but I guess you're kind of like your friend that works here. Probably just kind of waves. It's kind of busy, and you can hear that they're using their like over the top fake Thai accent, just trying to keep up the atmosphere here in this place. And she just kind of like by the way, I don't think we determined, was it a he or a she?
She.
Okay. Yeah, Kim just kind of like rolls her eyes, and passes over her food. She's got the food ready, and she says, 1759.
Yeah, no worries. Cheers. Chatty lot tonight.
Yeah, I guess.
Just hand over the cash.
She takes the cash, and before she like is about to turn away and like put it in the register, and then she says, "Sorry, it's busy. I don't know what it is, but as soon as it gets really cold out, everybody," and she like looks off and she like plays up the accent and communicates to someone else in the restaurant, and she then says that when winter hits, it's like everybody comes out and wants food. It's good for business, but it's crazy. Sorry.
Yeah, they weren't all sitting there fucking Instagramming their food. Maybe it'd take a bit less time for you. But everybody's like, I got soup. Dickheads.
Yeah. How's the job going?
Same old, same old. Stand around a lot. Occasionally get to do a bit of The more fun stuff. But they're annoyingly well behaved, most of them.
When you say
The
stuff
guy
like
the
that,
other night, though, proper. Don't know what was up with him.
when you say
drugs or
stuff
something.
like that, I get a little freaked out.
Like what?
Well, I mean, how bad do you hurt these people?
Oh no! I mean, not as badly as they'd hurt me, and I stopped them hurting other people. That's kind of the gig, no?
Fair enough. And she like looks over to the side, and like the line is just increasing in size. The door keeps opening, and like you get hit by this gust of cold air over and over again in this sort of like tight space. And she says, "All right, well, I'll talk to you later, okay?"
Mm-hmm. If you need anything, give me a shout, yeah?
She nods.
Still working on the points for that discount.
Just enjoy. She rolls her eyes again.
Yeah, you too.
So, do you say anything to Quinn, or do you just walk out?
I'll walk towards the exit, but I'm gonna hang back and just kind of kick back against the wall. I want to see how she interacts with Kim.
Okay. So, you probably have to wait, a few minutes before you make it to the front of the line, Quinn. But they ask for your order, and you take your order. Do you get food, or do you just get drinks?
No. Just like a warm drink, and I don't know if she gives me kind of like a...
Probably like hot tea.
Yeah, that's great. Hot tea is great. I'll quickly pay for it, and I'll step off to the side so that other people can go ahead and order.
Okay. Yeah. You see Max just kind of leaning up against the wall.
Oh, this is awkward. And then I kind of like turn and pretend like I'm on my phone or something so that it's, yeah. I'm just going to pull out my phone, pretend to be on my phone, and like it's an important thing that I'm doing. Because she's behind me, right? Like at the door. I'm going to have to pass her when I go to the door.
Are you Max?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And what's
all right.
more is if they carry on doing the phone thing for much longer, I'm going to call her.
Oh God.
I'm assuming I'd have their phone number.
Yeah, you do. You do have my phone number.
Yeah.
So yeah, well then I'm fiddling on my phone waiting for this tea, and then they probably give me a tea in a cup, and I pick it up, and then I'm turn around, and when I see that she's still standing there, I'm like, oh God. And then I walk towards the door, put my phone in my coat. Back to looking for cats.
Okay. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
You see like a fluffy white one with a pink collar on it?
Look,
That's
I
not
know
the
you're
one
making
after.
I know you're making fun of me right now, but there's supposed to be 50 or 60 cats.
No.
Around
I'm
here
not making
somewhere.
Fun. I'm just saying, like, that's my one. Don't.
Oh, yours is gone
investigate
too?
My cat. Wow, that's a weird fucking sentence.
Yeah, it is a weird sentence, but what's even weirder is your cat missing?
Well, not that I know of.
When's the last time you saw your cat?
Yesterday morning. What time is it?
What time is it, Wack? I'm so sorry.
It's probably maybe 6:00 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like 6:15.
Oh. They'll blend into one, don't they?
Tuesday?
This morning, then, yeah.
So you did see your cat this morning?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you sure?
What is this?
People's cats have been missing for a couple of days.
Are you a pet detective now?
No, I'm not a pet. Listen. All right. I shouldn't have asked. Have a nice night.
Okay.
And then I head out.
Try catnip. Just say no to catnip.
Oh, yeah. I just flip her the bird.
All right, and out you walk. We follow Max. Now that Quinn has left, it's about time for your shift at Myriad. How far is it from this Thai place?
It's probably like half-hour walk.
Okay.
It's not too bad.
Okay. It is today. This is brutal weather. And you are walking in snow that the city's really good about like clearing the streets and stuff, but during blizzards and stuff, they usually only do it a few times. Like they try and wait till the end of the storm till they try to clear it all the way. Just saves them some time.
I'm going to be keeping my head down as much as possible. And kicking myself for not getting a warmer coat.
Yeah. You don't cab it. You don't take a subway or anything. You walk the half hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you like the walk?
I find it useful. I don't like being in confined spaces with so many people anyway. So subway is kind of emergencies only. And I like to, it's not blowing off steam, but it's just get a bit of energy out of me before I get to work. You go in there with too much energy, things kick off real fast. So.
Fair. What does Myriad look like on the outside?
I think you probably wouldn't, if you didn't know it was there, you'd probably walk straight past it. It's quite an industrial looking building. There's not much in the way of signage. There's just like a glass plate set back into the wall, which when it's backlit, which they do from kind of late at night, it kind of just about displays the name, but it's pretty grimy by this point. Like everybody who goes there all the time anyway. They know where it is.
Sure. You can see your coworker Dion outside. He's a pretty big dude. I think that he's dark skinned. He has like he's got like a bit of a belly, but he's like that muscular kind of big guy, right? Like and there's he's probably like bundled up. I think he's got one of those like super warm bubble jackets with the with the fur lined hood that he's got kind of like up. Dion hates the cold so much, and it's something he complains about all the time. He kind of like nods his head, and you can see people kind of like lining up, in anticipation of getting in the club. As soon as you get nearby, you can start to hear like the EDM like start up, just outside, and you can tell like it's still really early. Like there's not a lot of people here yet. Like it's just kind of like wasted, and there's like I think only a few people in line, and Dion's just making them wait for the hell of it.
Fuck, why just Lewis wouldn't put on fucking music like this so early? Who fucking dances to this? What? Not even seven.
There's almost nobody inside. Like you go in, and there's probably a few people that are already wasted and trying to dance.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll lean out the door. You warm enough? Would you like me to bring you out another coat? Set something on fire?
He glances at you through the door and he says, I'm cool.
Uh-huh. You got your gloves on a little string through your coat like your mum told you.
Shut up.
You shut up.
You just gonna wear that jacket out here today? You crazy?
Yeah, for a bit. No, I'm English, mate.
He looks at you like you're crazy. Like it's gotta be, I mean, it has to be at least like -10 or something Celsius.
Yeah, I think it's at the point where anything to about 0, I'm fine. After that, I'm proving a point.
Yeah. Yeah. You probably have some like moisturizer or something in your pocket, just like, oh god. Yeah. And you walk in past the blaringly stupid music, and probably where do you go first when you start your shift?
I will go straight up to because you come out on the upstairs floor, which I hate. But one of my friends works on that bar, and I know I'll get a shot out of him.
And you said that this friend works on this floor, the EDM dance party floor. Okay. All right. And yeah, I think you can see that Marek is there's probably like one person at the bar. Marek is probably just getting things ready for tonight. It's Friday night, so this is the super money night, basically for the club. This is the time when they actually make a lot of money. So Marek's getting everything set up. What does Marek look like?
He's sort of in his 50s, maybe. He's kind of hard to age or figure out much about. He's got that kind of grizzled, hot dad thing about him. Maybe he looks interesting, and like he could talk your ear off, but won't.
Okay, fair enough. Do you sit down at the bar? Do you do something else when you get on?
I'll probably hop straight behind it. I want to make it obvious that I work here.
Does Marek just work here, or does he own the place?
He owns the place. He usually bartends top floor for the beginning of the night, bottom floor for the end of the night. Because everybody hates top floor.
Okay.
But it gets worse as the night goes on, so you get your shift in up there when you can.
So while you're getting ready to start your shift, Marek actually calls you over. He like waves.
All right.
Hey, Max.
Hey.
Look, I just wanted to give you a heads up. You're not going to be working tomorrow.
Why? I thought it was like Mondays, Fridays.
He takes out an envelope that you can see is filled with cash. And he slides it over. I assume you get paid under the table, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The like one drunk person at the bar is they're gone already. And passes it over. And it actually when you start to count it, or if you just like look inside, it's more than usual.
What's going on? What's this? It's not my birthday.
Look, I know, you're not on tomorrow, okay? It's just Dion. But I'm paying you for tomorrow plus some extra, okay?
coming back, right? There's not like some... That twat from... He hasn't made another complaint, has he?
No. Nothing like that.
So back as normal, just not tomorrow?
Does Marek... Is he frugal?
Uh...
Do you have to fight him for your paycheck?
Sorry?
You have to fight him for your paycheck?
Nah. No, he looks after the people that he knows do well for his business. I think he'd go without himself rather than stiff somebody he relied on.
He says, look, just take it, okay? Tomorrow, we've got some VIPs coming.
Oh, you're worried that I'll what?
No, just Dion's gonna take care of it.
Dion can't fucking handle shit like that. You know he can't. He'll either be too quiet or too fucking loud.
Look, just take the money, okay?
Do we need to have a conversation about this another time? It feels like... Can I have a fucking drink?
Yeah, he'll pour you... What do you usually get?
Oh, just a shot of vodka, something you can't smell.
Yeah. He probably grabs bottom shelf.
Mm-hmm.
He'll pour you a shot.
You're being fucking weird. Nothing? You want to tell me? Don't make me... Okay, cool. I'll just get on with my job then, shall I?
He like is nodding his head, not really listening to the music or anything, but he's just kind of like nodding his head. Okay.
Fine. I'll be out front if you need me then.
Yeah. And just watch out for that one asshole, okay?
Yeah, I've always watched out for that one asshole, but he finds me, doesn't he? Just don't.
Is that all
turn
you have?
into that
You have a
asshole.
coat?
Fuck off! What is with you all? You raising some kind of terranium? Jesus.
It's a blizzard out there.
Oh, cool. Maybe it'd be fucking warmer than in here.
You head outside. We switch scenes. We head to New York University. And a lecture hall. And we see, probably right at the end of a lecture, a sort of well-kept man, tall, Professor Charles. You're finishing up a lecture. There's that sort of glazed over look from your students that you see kind of throughout the class. Are you anxious to wrap things up and get out of here?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm kind of done with the teaching portion of my day and want to get back to my own special interest projects, as I like to think of them.
All right. How do you wrap up the lecture here?
He'll have a book that he's been kind of lecturing from, reading material that's he's given out to the students, and just disinterestedly, almost knowing that no one's really listening to him, he'll just look out. Right. Read chapter 36 through 40. We'll pick that up tomorrow. All right, dismissed. And he'll walk over and start packing up his bits into his briefcase at the lectern.
There's a there's a student that sort of comes up to you. She's got like brown hair. I think she's kind of like shortish, and she's one of those students that is always looking for an A. She's got the most recently graded paper that you handed back today in her hand, and I feel like this is sort of a recurring thing with her. What do you do when you see her start to approach you at the end of class?
I think I wouldn't even notice. Like, this happens all the time and I still don't twig it. I'm just head down. I'm not looking to interact with any students. If they want me, they're going to have to get my attention. I just want to pack up my bag and leave.
Excuse me? Professor Charles? Excuse me?
Yes. Abigail, is it?
Yeah. Abby's fine.
Right.
I know your office hours are on Tuesday, and it's Friday and whatever, but, I was just hoping that maybe you had a second just to, I'm looking at this paper and it's not a B plus. What? I don't understand.
Let me see the paper.
She hands it over.
Yes, no, that quite clearly says B plus on the top, Abigail.
No, I know what it says, but I don't really understand the reasoning behind it. I thought that everything was clearly explained, and I'm just wondering why it wasn't an A.
Listen, you're more than welcome to come and discuss this on Tuesday in the hours, Abigail. This isn't...
Is there some kind of extra credit I can do? My GPA is going to drop if I'm getting B pluses.
At this point, I'm just thinking I just want her to shut up and go away. Right. Look, I suppose I might have some work for you. You need to fill in the gaps. Abigail, your reasoning is sound, your knowledge is sound, but you don't understand the picture you're drawing. You miss context, Abigail.
Please make a disadvantage roll for me. And by the way, since I forgot to mention it to the other players, at the top right. Ooh, okay. That's a 4.
Oh no!
At the top of roll 20, on the right, up above the chat window, there's a tab called macros. Make sure that disadvantage in bar is checked and show macro quick bar is on. Okay. You see Abigail still talking, but you start to like drone her out. And there's a sort of feeling that comes over you. It I feel like everything starts to shake for you a little bit. Almost like your eyes are vibrating. You can barely hear Abigail start to trail off. But I think if we just talked about getting an A here, Professor, can you hear me? Professor? And we switch scenes. Remy. It's Friday night. What's your Friday night looking like?
Well, you know, I'm just got done with a couple of shoots, and I'm pretty much scouring the downtown area looking for bars, kind of just hopping back and forth, not really staying at any one in particular, but you know, kind of just looking around and you know, getting a drink or two, meeting up with some people, and then just leaving. Not really making many real connections, but just that kind of drunken thing where you're just like, hey, good to see you, I remember you, and then like going to the next one.
Sure. As you are doing the bar hop thing, it's already crazy. The fact that there are so many people out during a blizzard is a little it's a little crazy, man. It's a little crazy. It's cold as hell, and it's still early, and the bars are almost full. When you walk outside, are you buzzed yet?
Right now, I would say not yet. You know, I'm probably, we said it's about 6:30 or so.
Yeah.
About 6:30 or so, I would say that I'm like just starting out, you know, more so maybe on like my second place, you know, looking for a scene that I can kind of just like vibe with at this point in time. Then it's cold, so I'm probably a little bit more reluctant to do the bar hopping thing, and I'm thinking about settling down at one a bit more than I usually would.
So as you walk outside, there's like a group of homeless people in the alley. They have a fire going, like in a barrel, and they're all kind of like huddled around it. But what's kind of out of place in this situation is there's a woman that's with them that clearly is not like homeless. She's reasonably well kept. She has like black hair and sort of like olive skin, and she's wearing like pretty fancy earrings, and she's sort of cuddled around the fire with them. It looks like she's having like a really like in-depth conversation with them. She's kind of like laughing, and she's having like a good time with them. All right. And yeah, she doesn't really look like she's homeless or anything like that. she's fairly well kept. She's not bundled up super tight. She's like kind of shivering a little bit by the fire, and she's just kind of like rubbing her hands together in front of the fire. What I'd like for you to do for me, please, is I would like you to roll your disadvantage.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Remy doesn't never have disadvantages.
So, did you add that button in Roll20?
I did. Yeah. So if
you
I
should just hit that down at the bottom left there.
Okay. Wait, as far I had added it.
Do you see disadvantage? It's a button at the bottom left of your screen in Roll20.
Ooh, my man. Oh, I was trying to avoid it if you couldn't tell.
That's a 3. Okay. This woman is extremely beautiful. You're just now noticing. She is... she's chatting it up with them, but she notices you sort of peeking in through the alley, and she motions toward you. She says, "Come on. It's cold out."
Whew. All right. So I kind of look like both ways, and I pull my coat a little bit closer to myself, and I have my camera under it, and I just kind of jog towards them.
Yeah, a few of the guys sort of grumble a little bit as like this, attractive younger guy like comes in. What do you look like, Remy?
So, yeah, I have dreadlocks, kind of in a black pants that are kind of skin tight, and I have a red hoodie on under my coat that I usually don't wear, but since it's a little bit colder, I have a coat on too. So it's like a red hoodie with like a another black coat. So I'm kind of in all black, but the red shows a little bit from the middle because it's not zipped up. And I do have, my camera there. I have 2 earrings in as well, so this one. Whew.
She sort of like cozies up to you. She does the thing where she rubs your shoulders and tries to like warm you up a little bit. Yeah. She says, "It's so brutal out tonight."
You'll tell me about it, like... I'm just trying to find a place to get a little bit cozy, if you know what I'm talking about. I just got done from a pretty long day, and I don't know, you're kind of looking like a couple of the models that I've, made famous I'm just...
Made famous?
Oh, yeah.
How do you
believe
mean?
me, someone like you? Oh, someone like you? I don't know what you're doing out here. I mean, maybe you're heading to the club or something, but... hanging around these parts, you gotta be a little bit careful. There's some scary characters out here at this time of night.
These guys? No. These guys are all aces.
Aces?
Yeah.
Like, you play cards, or you might want to put a M in front of that ace if anything.
I think
comes.
Ralph likes cards. Ralph, you got some cards?
I got some cards.
Yeah, I didn't really
wanna
bring
have
my
a round?
gloves. What kind of cards do you like to play, Ralph? But maybe we can find a
We
place.
can play some spades, I think.
Spades? I'm all right with the spades. I like spades, but I mean, if the cards are gonna get wet, it's kind of snowing out here. You don't want to ruin your cards, Ralph.
Yeah, it's probably too cold, probably too wet. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe next time.
We're so close to
Maybe next time.
close to the fire too. A lot of crazy things that could happen, and those look like some pretty nice cards you got there.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah. Hey, I know something that could warm you up.
Come again?
I know something that could warm you up.
And who's saying that to me, Ralph or the lady?
Oh, the lady, yeah.
Okay.
She's still like rubbing your shoulders, trying to like warm you up.
Oh, and what's that, miss? First of all, I mean, I don't think I introduced myself, but what's your name, by the way?
It's not important.
Well, I just got off for work. I mean, it depends what it is,
She reaches into a pocket, and you realize like she's got like a blazer over like a sort of like a cocktail sort of dress, like an actual like a kind of a fancy dress. However, the edges of the dress are a bit like tattered, and there's some like maybe some grease on the dress or something. But she reaches into a pocket, and she's got like a little plastic baggie.
Oh. Do I see it? I notice it when she pulls it out. Oh, wait! What you got? Damn! What kind of party is this?
She says it'll help.
Oh, sure. I mean, I know the game out here has been a little bit, unpredictable, but I'm usually down to try anything once, depending. Fuck it. All right, let's go.
Roll a disadvantage again for me, please. Okay. She, let's see here. I need to look at your disadvantage.
All right.
Because a 10 to 14 is a partial success.
Whew.
She says, "You know what? Maybe I'll save this. I don't have a lot left."
Oh, now
Besides,
how are you gonna?
Have you been drinking already tonight? Still early.
I mean, not really, man. It's been a long day, girl, and like you know how I go on a Friday night.
She kind of like pushes you like a little bit, like playfully,
Yeah, and I'm kind of like, still trying to figure out what it actually is. I'm a little bit more intrigued in the bag than I am in her at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
And she says,
"Oh, come on.
Look, I gotta run, okay? But maybe you can call me sometime."
You didn't even tell me your name, and now you're gonna talk about giving me your number. What's going on?
So she says, "Let me see your phone."
All right, so I reach in my pocket. First one, I don't get it, and then I reach into my back pocket and pull it out. And I say, "Hey, you give me your number. I'll write it. I'll put it in myself."
She reaches for your phone like she's gonna type it in. You give it to her?
I'll give it to her.
Yeah. She starts to type it in like kind of quick. And for the name, she puts in green.
Ooh. Okay.
And she gives you back her phone, and she does that like thing where she's very sort of graceful moving. She gives you back the phone, and she sort of like throws her hair back like at the same time, and then there's like a gust of wind that sort of catches it, and she's very breathtaking.
Right.
And she tosses you back your phone kind of playfully, and she says, "Call me sometime, okay?"
Will do. And I don't know if you have an Instagram or anything like that, but we can definitely talk about it, okay?
When you look up, she's gone.
Oh, what the fuck? And then I look at the, what about the homeless people? Are they still around the fire?
Yeah.
So I look up at them and look back down at my phone and look back up at them like, what the fuck just happened? Yo, did you... Am I bugging right now?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ralph is like...
Ralph?
Hiking up his jacket, and he's kind of like just putting his hands over the fire.
Okay. Just like... maybe... I don't know what was in that drink from the last bar, but I noticed that the number is still there, right?
You got
I just
a
look
drink?
back up at Ralph. I mean, if you want, I can get you one.
I'll take a drink if you got a drink.
So I reach in like my back pocket and like pull out a nip or something and just Well, nips are just like those little tiny,
Like the airplane bottles?
pretty much the airplane bottles. And I just like throw it at him, and I just book it the other. Just bounce.
Hey, you don't want any? All right, more than me.
Nah, Ralph. We'll play cards sometime, bro. It's all good. Follow me. RT McFly _
We switch scenes. We switch scenes. Dr. Copeland. It's Friday night. Where are you on Friday night?
Dr. Copeland is in a, she's just getting done with work, coming back from her job at NYU. She doesn't want to talk to anyone. She just wants to go home. People keep looking at her. People keep staring. She just wants to make it home. She's just leaving the office.
While you're leaving the office, you run into a familiar face. Professor Charles nearly runs into you.
Professor Charles, hello. How are you?
Dr. Copeland, very well. Are you?
I'm doing great. Have you made any She kind of trails off.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine, really.
Oh, good.
It's been a stressful day. It's just been stressful. That's all.
Well, that's what we get, I suppose, for taking on the mantle of educating the youngsters.
Yeah, the youngsters.
What do you look like, Dr. Copeland?
Dr. Copeland is she's mid-30s. She's normally very well put together, but lately she's been sort of frayed at the edges. Her clothes are a little bit mismatched. Her appearance is a little bit sullen. She's not had very much sleep lately, and it's beginning to show.
You just off home, are you? I suppose.
Yes, yeah. I just gotta get to the. Just gotta get out of here. How about you? Where are you headed? Home?
Yes. Home as well. Got this one to get through for tomorrow.
Oh, students.
Got to make sure I know more than them.
They're catching up to us pretty quick, aren't they?
Oh, some of them more than others.
Do you have any problem children?
Oh, all of mine are problem children. Do you know, what's her name? Abigail, I forget her surname. Very excitable girl. Likes to hit the top grades in everything she does. Just lacks a little perspective.
Oh, yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, I think she's on the debate team, I think. That's why she always likes to debate the grades I give her.
Well, they're always going to... Always
how
going to try.
goes the research? Is that...
It's good. It's good. Yeah, it's we've been getting a lot of grant money lately, so we have we have a lot of grants at our disposal.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is that from via the dean? Is that or?
It's from several outside sources, but
right.
But they're all very interested in the research, so hopefully we'll have something to show them soon. You know how long it can take trying to get things.
Quite. You'll need to walk me through. I still don't quite understand the American education system. I'm afraid you'll have to walk me through it.
So much red tape. So much oversight. They're always asking questions. You know, if everyone's
Can you please roll
everyone's
me
safe and
your
everyone's
disadvantage, Dr. Copeland? Wow, that's a 15. Okay. Continue. Sorry.
You know how it is. They're always making sure that there's appropriate oversight and that everyone is happy and safe. Everyone is
Well, of
very
course.
safe.
Well, you work with the mind, if I remember rightly, don't you?
Well, yes. There's quite a bit of overlap between someone's mind and someone's body. I think the systems that are in place to keep everyone safe and happy are working very, very well.
Good. Yes. Well, yes. That needs to happen. I've got to head off.
Oh, of course.
If you're all right,
Charles.
yes, absolutely.
There's
Good.
a moment where a campus security guard approaches kind of like nearby. You can start to hear their like walkie-talkie kind of like going off just in the background. And Dr. Copeland, how do you react as soon as you hear the walkie-talkie sort of go off?
A little bit shrunken, a little bit, I can't stop focusing on it. Well, I'm
Would
sure
I
we'll
notice
have-
this? Like, would
Well,
it be noticeable?
you could make
to...
a move if you'd like.
I could, couldn't I?
No one has made any moves yet.
Let me have a look at the moves. Where there is one that's like read a situation, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Roll read a person. Yes. So roll my intuition. Let's have a look.
Absolutely.
There it
What's
is.
your intuition? Oh, that's a 15. So when you read a person, roll plus intuition. On a success, you can ask the GM or player questions about their character anytime during this scene while in your conversation with their character. On a 15 plus, you can ask 2 questions from the list there.
Oh, so it has to be from that list.
Yes. Unless you have any advantages that alter the move. There are some that do those kinds of things.
Yeah, not for me, unfortunately. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it narratively, but I think I'm just gonna ask one actually. So I'll pick up on this uncomfortableness, as it were, or this attention to the radio from Dr. Copeland. Are you all right, Doctor? You seem a little off kilter.
Professor Charles, come with me. I lead Professor Charles just around the corner, in a very calm way, not acting out of place or suspicious, but just around the corner, out of view of the security guard. Dr. Copeland, I'm sorry, Professor Charles, tomorrow you're going to hear a few things. You're going to hear some things. You're going to get some questions. There are going to be a lot of words thrown around. And I want
Please roll a disadvantage again for me, Dr. Copeland. Ooh, a 7. Okay.
Look, I know what people are going to think, and I know that that it looks that it might look bad, but I want you to hear it from me, and I want you to understand that there are things just beyond our control. And and everything's going to be all right, okay? That it's going to be fine, and that I don't know how to explain it.
Look, Dr. Copeland, Ada, whatever this is, I don't want to get involved. This, I need to go. Whatever you've done, I can't be part of whatever this is.
Listen. Everything is going to be okay. It's going to be fine. It's going to be
forgive me
fine.
when someone says it in quite that manner. It usually isn't fine.
I know we're not the closest, and I know that I might not have been as kind or forthcoming to you in the past, but I want you to hear it, so that if anyone asks you, you can say that I said everything is fine.
Do you need me to get you someone? Do you need help? You're not particularly giving me much to go on.
No, it's not that. It's not that at all.
Then what is it?
If anyone comes around and starts asking you questions, I need you to tell them that everything is exactly as it should be with my office, with my department, that everything is fine, that there haven't been any kind of disturbances, all right? That there haven't been any disturbances.
Have there been disturbances?
I
can't lie for you, Dr. Copeland. I'm not sacrificing what I've done to get here to lie for you.
Are they looking at me? Are the people in the car, are they honking at me?
Are they looking at Owak?
No. Just some students, like, probably getting into a car.
No, it's just some students.
Students, right? Just students.
Listen, Doctor, I can't be a part of whatever this is, and to be quite honest, you're scaring me now, and I would like to leave. Thank you.
It's just been a long day. I'm so sorry to disturb you.
Look, that's fine. Just you go home, I'll go home, we'll have a glass of wine, and tomorrow we'll have another run at it.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for your professionalism.
It's all right.
I appreciate it.
Right. And I'll gather up
Dr. Copeland probably
bits and
jumps at
pieces.
the sound of that horn too. I'm sorry, I missed the end there. What did you say?
I was just going to say, I would then sort of gather up my briefcase off the floor again and kind of start to hastily walk away, basically, to leave.
Mm-hmm. You're wearing dress shoes, or are you wearing, like, boots or something because of all the snow?
Because he's British and we don't get proper snow, really, I would have been just in my standard professorial outfit, so suit and tie, basically, and nice pair of Oxfords.
Okay.
And dress shoes.
Student comes running past, probably forgot something. As you're sort of like leaving the scene here, you can see the few of the security guards still like chatting. as you leave.
I'd like.
Sorry.
Sorry, was that I see them as I'm leaving, or is this Dr. Copeland?
I think both of you. Do you
I
do
just-
anything? Yeah, either of you?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get out as fast as I can. If I look at them, I give like a tiny little wave, and then I just keep going with my head down, bundled up a little bit, trying to get my coat over me.
So, yeah, as you're walking away, there's a hand that sort of grabs you by the shoulder and
Is that-
turns you around.
Is that me?
Yes, Dr. Copeland. It's kind of rough. Hey, excuse me.
Yes?
You're Dr. Copeland, right?
Yes, that's right.
You like hold up your badge or anything?
Yeah, I have like a little lanyard.
Mm-hmm. Security guard kind of like takes a look. Says, where have you been?
I been in my office grading papers.
Okay. Have you been around, any sort of like points to one of the buildings? You been around the lecture hall at all today?
No.
Uh-huh. You sure?
No, I haven't been there.
I think I'm gonna need you to act under pressure.
Okay. What do I do?
That is a plus coolness on your character sheet. You should see a coolness button. You just push that.
Plus. Oh, I see it. There we go. Is there any modifier at all?
No.
Okay.
That's a 3.
Oh no. I haven't been to the lecture hall.
Is that blood?
No,
That,
It's-
hey.
I have to go.
Hey, Jeff. No, hold on a second.
I have to go.
No, you don't. You have to stay here. Hey, Jeff. Jeff. Jeff.
She starts tugging on her on the man on the shoulder and just starts panicking. Eventually, she starts screaming. This man's assaulting me. He's assaulting me. Let me go.
Hey, I'm not
He's
assaulting
assaulting
you.
me. She tries to struggle off of him.
Try and influence another, I think. That's what you're trying to do
Is that
here.
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a plus charisma. And just so all the players know, I've added a handout for you. It's on the same page as your character sheet. The red pieces of paper with the white text on them. And there's handouts that say moves, first aid, and wounds. Those are like easy ways for you to kind of like look at your different options.
Okay.
So
you want me to roll charisma?
Yeah, charisma.
No modifier again.
No.
Okay.
An 8. Okay. So.
Please, someone, help.
Hey, she's got blood on her, Jeff. And another security guard comes like rushing over. Professor Charles, are you doing anything? I would assume that you see this happening.
Yeah, to be honest, he'll be moving away slowly. To be honest, not trying to get any attention from the security guards himself. He'll sort of jack it up around him, head down, and just be moving away, but just keeping it in his periphery, but just sort of walking off, not wanting to get involved.
Okay. we switch scenes. Quinn. As you're heading back to your car, food in hand, you see someone kind of walking down the street looking a little confused. It looks like that photographer that you know.
Oh,
Remy.
Remy? Hey, Remy!
Yo, Q. Hey,
What are you doing here?
you know, it's a long day. I'm just trying to a couple drinks and, you know, same old. Head back to sushi and just going for another day in the day in the life.
Yeah.
What are you doing out here? You don't come out at nighttime. Like, this ain't your scene.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's kind of silly, actually. I'm God. I'm looking for a herd of cats.
A herd of cats?
Yeah,
Like a cat pack? Like, what?
Yeah, I mean, actual stray cats. Like 50 to 60 of them.
50 to... Cute. Hey, you know, you're looking a bit tired. This is kind of like the last time we met. You know, I mean...
Yeah.
What's going on? Cats, though?
Yeah.
The last time you had me take pictures, it wasn't for cats. It was a little bit more serious. I don't know if you're trying to start like a YouTube channel or something, but...
No, definitely not that. Just looking into something for Sai, actually.
For who?
For Sai. He's with the NYPD, and he just wanted me to look for these cats, and I kind of owe him a favor, so I'm looking for cats.
Well,
you know.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it seems like you know, it's like an April Fool's joke because this. I don't know if sometimes
it's the third, isn't it?
The coworkers do like to.
Is it the first? I thought the first was a couple days ago.
It could, but when did they tell you to do this? How long have you been doing this for?
It's not April yet. It's winter. I would say
cold.
it would probably be late January.
Gotcha.
What day is it?
It's Friday today.
Friday.
Yeah,
I thought it was
Friday.
Tuesday. All right. Okay.
Q.
Yeah. Well, I've been here for a couple of hours, so I don't know. I guess I'll wait for a couple more hours. I don't know.
Oh.
When do cats come out?
I mean, every once in a while, I will take a couple pics out, but I haven't really been seeing cats lately, you know?
I know, that's
sometimes
the thing. That's it. Nobody's seen the cats. And apparently it's weird. Everybody's cat that they have been taking care of is not coming around anymore. People's pets are gone. All the cats are gone. And so that's why I'm here.
I mean, yeah, this kind of weird, you know? But you're absolutely right. You know, a lot of the times when I'm out here, I like to kind of take a picture and see everything that's going on. And at this point in time, I don't know if I'm crazy or if I drank something bad tonight, or I've seen some crazy things tonight, Q. And one of those things is definitely not cats. And
well,
you do make a kind of a weird point that I never really. I'll tell you. Okay, so I don't know anymore right now, Q. Like, honestly, I was heading over to the bar. You know, it's a Friday night. Don't judge me, but I went down this alleyway and I seen this beautiful, beautiful woman hanging out with these homeless women. Just a homeless dude just chilling out, hanging, hands in front of the fire and all. And shoot, she was beautiful, Q. I swear, she was absolutely gorgeous, and I honestly couldn't resist it. So, well, she gave me her number. She did.
All right.
And I'll show her.
Are you trying to read?
Yeah, I am. Yes, I am.
Right now? Yeah.
Yeah.
When you
Can
try
I
to read a
do-
person, you roll plus intuition. Unless you have some other move that helps you.
What about the other one? The very last one on the sheet. Can I do that too? Or should I
don't
just
think
do the
so.
other one?
I think
Okay.
it's read a person right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Did that go through? The hell did it go?
There's probably a modifier pop up.
Okay. Oh, yep.
A 16.
Okay.
You can ask 2 questions from the list, Quinn.
Okay, let's see. Is that just in the regular moves tab?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's right at the bottom of read a person.
Read a person. Investigate. Observe a situation. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Ooh, okay. I can ask 2.
And I'm just looking at her like, hello? Because he's just like kind of staring at me right now.
Yeah.
So kind of like, hello?
Well, how do you feel about it right now? How did she make you feel?
I mean, I'll be real. At first, you know me, Q. I mean, I'm a weak, I'm a sucker for love, but
Well, I wouldn't say that that's weak. You just like what you like, and you like a lot.
yeah. But then I thought about it as I left. I went down an alleyway, Q, just because a lady was hanging out there, and honest to God, I don't feel real good right now. After that, I didn't even want to go get another drink. I just kind of wanted to go home, and that's where I'm headed right now.
You want me to walk with you?
I mean, if
I mean,
so,
I have a car.
wouldn't.
I
It's
can take
cold
you
out
home.
here. Yeah, if you got a
tell
car,
you what, I got 2 soups. I got 2 soups at the Thai place, just down there, and I'll give you one if you hang out with
Okay.
me and look for these cats, and then I'll take you home.
Hey, Q, that sounds real good right now, but yeah.
Awesome. Thanks.
I
man.
definitely will, because I got to talk about this with somebody. There's been a lot of
Yeah.
weird things going on, and that was kind of the icing on the cake. So,
my car's just down here. If the heat kind of barely works, but it's warmer than out here. And
it's definitely
soup.
warm. You know me, I don't like the cold. I'm not a huge fan of soup like that, but Thai food, I can't say no.
Okay. All right. So tell me about this woman. What'd she look like?
All right, man, she was gorgeous, right? Like, she was hanging out. She wasn't even really wearing that much warm clothing at all. Most beautiful eyes I've ever seen, at least today, but I don't know, just maybe in the crowd of a bunch of homeless, she just kind of stuck out like that. But I'm always trying to find more people that I can kind of put on. I do like to make, if I see beauty in the streets, I like to show the rest of the world it as well. So that's basically what I was feeling. I was a little buzzed, but not that bad, Q. I mean, I was
Did
fine,
you take her picture?
I mean, I was...
Climb into the car.
I was kind of captivated, and I was thinking about it, after she had given me her number. She did. I was gonna take a selfie because me, sometimes I forget those that I meet, and I take a selfie with them in order to remember their name and their face, so when I wake up, it's a little bit easier for me to actually associate them with them. But I did not.
Well,
Q, I
Here,
didn't.
give me your number.
I mean, yeah.
I'm not gonna call it. I'm
You
not
sure?
gonna call it.
Yeah, because I mean,
not
if
gonna
you,
call it.
When you look at your phone, there's a picture of the girl on the phone now.
oh,
When it was probably open, like in your contacts, whatever, like before the screen turned off, and you turn it back on and you see the contacts up. But there's a picture of her that comes up.
really?
Yeah, looking sort of like when she threw her hair back.
Mm-hmm. So then my eyes kind of like, I blink a couple of times and I'm just like,
Look, I'm not gonna call it. I'm not gonna call it. I just
don't
won't
ruin
see
this for me, Q. I know how crazy sometimes you get.
I just
Don't.
want you to be safe. And that one time, I thought you were
I
gonna
know.
get murdered.
Yeah, but did I get murdered, Q? Did I?
No, I was wrong.
I'm still here, okay?
Right,
So you worry
yeah.
too much.
I do worry a bit. Can I
But
just see the
it's-
number? Can I promise I'm not
All right.
gonna call it.
Yeah. All right. So I give it to her.
Cool. Is it just you're giving me your phone and the number is in your phone? Or is it like on a piece
Well,
of paper?
So what had happened was my eyes kind of like widened up. And I'm gonna ask you too, Chris, was the picture that was there, was it in like a text form, or was it just like attached to the profile? You know, like when you can look at somebody's
It wasn't
picture?
a text. It was like the actual contact info, and it was just the number, her picture, and it says green, and there's an E on the end of green.
There's an E on the end of it too. All right. Yeah. So I'll actually show her, and I'll be like,
Oh,
that
okay.
no, whoa. That wasn't there before.
What do you mean?
I forgot to take the picture of her, and it's right there. Here, and I show it to her, and I say, you know, it says green and her contact information with the picture right there.
I lean in and smell his breath. How drunk is he?
I don't think you have to make a roll.
Okay.
You could probably smell some alcohol on him.
Okay. Okay. And you didn't. Okay.
Look, I told you. All right.
All right. I trust you.
Come
Hang
on,
on. I'm gonna call.
Is this an interrogation, or are we hanging?
No.
Like...
I know I do that. I know I'm terrible at it. I'm trying to be better. It's
right.
not an interrogation. Before I call, I wanted to make sure that it's, legit.
Before
So
you
then
call, you said you weren't gonna call.
I'm
her,
not gonna
Q.
call. I'm not calling that number. Hey, I'm not calling that number,
Q.
Remy. Hold on. Okay. I would
See,
like
this is
to
why
call
I can't. Oh.
my detective friend Cy, the NYPD.
Okay.
Just think, look, I'm not calling that number. I'm calling a different number.
I'm gonna have to see your call log after that, Q.
Okay,
Now,
I'll show you.
Do you call? You're calling on Remy's phone.
No, I'm calling on my phone. I have
Your
Remy's phone in my hand.
Okay,
I'm looking at
gotcha,
it.
Gotcha. Rings for a second.
Hello.
Hey, Cy.
Hey.
Can you do me a favor? I just wanted to look up a number and a person, maybe.
Number and a person?
Yeah. Well, it's.
Can I like observe a situation right now, and like, is he trying to hide what she's saying or anything, or?
You're trying to observe Quinn.
Right. I'm wondering, is Quinn, like, when she's on the phone, does she walk away when she's on the phone, or is she like right in front of my face?
We're in the car, so I'm not hiding.
Oh yeah, we're in the
from you.
car. True.
Yeah.
Okay. No problem. That's fine.
Yeah,
so I'm
yeah.
just listening.
Okay. Well, yeah, it might be like weird. So now I am kind of maybe kind of like ducking a little bit. Might be like,
Okay.
It might be a little bit weird, but I don't know. My friend's here with me, and he said he saw a woman in the street, but she wasn't wearing a coat, which I thought was kind of weird at first. But then, I don't know, she's surrounded by homeless people, and I don't know, he felt really weird. And now her picture's in his phone. It's a weird thing. It's one of those weird things that you do. Could you just look into it?
So I noticed that it's not her talking to the girl, and like we had agreed that I don't mind her investigating it a little bit. So
I can't understand what you're saying.
What?
Quinn,
What do
is
you
that
mean?
you?
Yeah. What the
Quinn,
fuck?
can you speak
Yeah.
up?
Yes. Hello.
Quinn.
Sigh. Does nothing work? Nothing I own works.
what is the what
I
phone is
just,
that?
like,
Is that an iPhone 3? Quinn.
Yeah, I know. And I just smashed the phone down onto the dashboard. You know what? It's fine. Sorry.
Look.
Trying to help. I'll look at it later.
Q.
Fucking heat doesn't work. My phone doesn't
Q.
work.
Q.
Yeah.
It's all right. Just deep breath. I know it's stressful. I mean, with the cats and everything too. Everybody loves cats, and when they
fucking
start
cats.
disappearing, what are we gonna watch on
Why
YouTube?
am I looking into cats, Remy? Who cares? Really?
Well, I care at least. I like cats. I really do. And I mean, honestly, you're doing some great work, Q, because I did not notice that I had not been seeing a lot of these cats around. And I was thinking about getting a cat the other day, but, I have a fish at home, and sometimes, I'm not home that often. But if it were to get to sushi, I don't know what I would do. But I realize a lot of the pictures that I've been taking, the beautiful art that I do. I know you follow me too. You don't follow that many people. But
yeah.
I don't know. You might
As
be
you're
onto something, but I
talking-
still think you need a little bit of sleep.
As each of you, as you're talking to each other, the car turns on.
You got keyless?
You don't even have the key in.
You
What
got
the
keyless
fuck?
ignition?
No.
Nah, this car's
What the
way
fuck?
too
This
old
is
for
a
that.
92. No.
Oh, it's almost as old as your phone, Q. What the hell is going on?
Well, okay, look, I'm working on it, all right? I'm working on it just one thing at a time. And what is it still going?
The car
Or did it
turns
stop?
off.
Okay.
The heck?
So I'm like looking around too. I'm like, all right, Q, I don't know what kind of joke you're trying to play on me
I'm
right
not
now.
doing this. I'm not doing this. You know I hate pranks. There's no way I'm doing this. Absolutely not.
On the
Okay.
street, the lights begin to go out.
What the hell is going on?
Okay. This is next level. I'm waiting for it, Q, because usually I'm the type to do these kind of things, but maybe you're trying to get me back.
Shh. I look around and I want to investigate.
So yeah.
Sure. Try and investigate for me. An 11 is a partial success.
So I'm kind of like holding my head right now and just like kind of rocking back and forth a little bit.
I think I would like to know also how you investigate. An investigate is a little bit. It's a thorough. You're investigating as opposed to like, swivel heading.
Well, my phone went, then my car went, and now the lights are flickering. Is there a specific sequence? Does it look like it's coming towards me or away from me? Like, are the lights
When you
dimming
investigate something
altogether?
and you roll plus reason, on a success you uncover all direct leads. You may ask questions to get additional information. On a 10 to a 14, you may ask one question. The information comes at a cost.
Oh my God, that is my love language. Okay.
Will you do what it takes?
Oh, always. Okay. What does my gut feel about what I'm investigating?
I don't know,
when you're
Q.
investigating the
It's
various
okay.
electronic devices and things, they're all turned off. The phones are off.
What is my phone messed up too?
Your phone will not power on.
Okay.
There is one set of lights still on in the street and further down.
Right. So
What's near that light? Is there anybody standing near that light?
it's dark as hell. It's so dark out here.
Oh, fuck off!
I mean, I could use. I mean, can I
Sorry.
try to use like a just use my camera just to at least get. Oh my. Okay.
Do you see that? Wait. What is
So
what
I'm
is
gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna pull my camera out immediately.
that? Yes. That's a great idea.
Does
Take a
her-
picture.
So does her power? No, I was gonna say power. You don't got power windows, right? They're rollies because they're old.
Yeah, that's a rollies.
Right.
It's an old car. It's
So I
right
start
over there on
rolling-
the right hand. That handle's
Okay,
broken.
okay.
Hold on. And then I open the glove compartment and I pull out like the handle. You have to attach the handle. You
all right,
gotta.
go.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hey, it happened. You know, I've come from hard times too. Sorry, Q.
Yeah.
So I lean out of the passenger side window, and then I just take a snapshot of it. You know, with the.
What is that?
You
Is
know,
that-
I
is
get
that
as
a
much of a
person?
zoom as I can.
Is that a person?
It looks like a person
It looks
to
like
me.
it looks like a person.
Like a girl.
Like in a
maybe?
coat?
So I
don't
bring
know.
I bring back the camera in, and I show her it, you know, because I don't know if my batteries are affected by this because it's a battery powered camera.
If it's a DSLR, like an automatic and whatnot, it doesn't turn on.
Oh shit.
Oh, it doesn't take the picture, or the
Doesn't
actual
turn
thing doesn't.
on. You can't even turn it on.
Oh.
All right, so I'm just sitting there fumbling with it, and like, Q, this ain't working either, yo. This is.
What? Okay. Shit. What do we do? I have a crowbar in my trunk.
Okay, I mean, I got a camera I can swing, but what else you want to get up? We're in a... does your car turn on now? Like, what's going on?
Oh yeah. I fumble in for my keys and I try to turn my car on. Try to start my car.
There's no sound. It sounds like the battery's dead.
Oh my god.
It doesn't even, you might get one click.
Okay. Okay, well, so we're not driving out of here.
I mean, it's cold out there too, but...
What do I do?
So is this figure, can I at least observe the situation and see what the figure is actually doing? Is it walking away from us or
Sure.
I mean, I guess I'll find out.
You can try and observe the situation.
Yeah, also, Whack, when I did my what does my gut feel about what I'm investigating, that was my one question.
Your gut feeling is that this, whatever it is related to these disturbances.
The cats?
The electronic disturbance.
It's a cat lady! Crazy cat lady! No!
We're nervously laughing now.
I know. We're actually nervous laughing.
Yes,
So
I am.
Oh, damn. That's
Nine.
Should not have us together.
I know, not today.
That's
Okay.
a fail.
Yeah,
You
that
get,
is a fail.
so you get to ask a question anyway, but you get no bonus for it and miss something, attract unwanted attention, or expose yourself to danger. The GM makes a move.
So I'm trying to see if this figure...
There's a list
Is
of
walk-
questions. If you open up the moves handout,
Nice.
and you scroll down to observe a situation.
Let's get it. Oh boy. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
All right. So, let's say... What currently poses the biggest threat? Probably that. Let's go with, what is being hidden from me?
I think you open up the car door to like get a look.
Okay.
When you,
All right,
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Q, stay in the car. I
kind of
need
like-
to see
What if
this.
she can hear you?
you're a bit nervous and you kind of stumble out of the car. And
I'm a little drunk at this. I only had like 2 drinks, Q. I had 2. I swear.
What are you doing? Get back in the car right now! Get back in the car!
Please,
when you
you're
look
making...
at this figure, you can't make out any distinguishing features aside from a sort of long coat and the silhouette. They're not moving any closer to you.
Okay.
But as you look back to talk to Q, they're gone.
Me?
Me?
No. This figure.
Oh, the figure's gone. I was like,
I thought I disappeared. I was like...
oh god.
When you look back at Quinn,
Wait, get back.
They're gone. Oh, Quinn is gone.
I'm gone.
the figure disappeared first, and then Quinn,
Then I disappeared.
and then Quinn disappears. The door is open in the car, but you didn't even hear it open.
Q? Q? Oh. So I like rub my eyes again, and I'm just kind of like putting my fingers to my temple and just like continuing to open my eyes over and over again to like make sure that I'm not hallucinating or anything's crazy is going on. Q? Hello? Is anybody out here?
The lights begin to turn back on in the street.
So I've closed my eyes and then I open my eyes again and then the lights are back on. And then I immediately go to my phone and I try to call Q while getting into the car.
Their phone, Quinn's phone is there in the car still. You see the the answer thing show up on the screen.
Fuck. So I grab the thing that she used to unwind the window, and then I just go to the driver's seat and I try to turn the car on.
Okay. And that's a good place for us to switch scenes.
Oh my god!
Max. How's your shift been? It's only been like an hour or so far.
Yes, it hasn't been bad for a Friday. It's usually Saturdays you got to worry about. Like Fridays, everybody's exhausted from a week, so there are always a couple of wankers, but it's not so bad. It's been pretty quiet actually. I think the cold's kind of calmed people down a bit.
Okay. It's probably about time for like a quick break or something. What do you do on your breaks?
Normally, I would hang around outside, but around the back. But right now, much as I'm trying to make a show of the fact that I'm not cold, I'm really cold. So I'm going to head back in. There isn't really like a staff area.
There's like a gust of ridiculously cold air as soon as you start to think about how cold you are. And it blows like right up the back of your leather jacket. You know, when you're like not properly layering clothes and it just...
Okay, yeah, yep. Fuck it, fine. I'm gonna head past the bar on the top level and head downstairs because it'll be warmer down there. I know I shouldn't be getting too warm because I'll just regret it when I go outside, but I don't want to hang around.
Sure.
While Marek's being weird like this, it's just going to make me angry, and I can't take that onto the job.
Yeah. Different scene down here, right? There's some just some soft R&B type stuff playing in the background. And there's probably not a lot of people here just yet. But I think you see a few familiar faces, and it's more like your more distinguished clientele. Right? These are usually not the douchebags that you might find up above.
Yeah, they're here to chill out. They're not here to cause trouble. This is why everybody wants to be on the ground, on the lower floor, not the main floor.
So you come down here. Do you do anything in particular?
No, I think I'll gesture to whoever's behind the bar. Like, they know that if I come in here, I'm just going to want a shot of something warming, but I don't think I want to make conversation with people. It's weird after upstairs, and I can feel this envelope full of money burning a hole in my pocket. It just feels weird because that'd usually be end of shift. It feels dangerous to even have it on me doing this, to be honest, but
when Friday does roll around and you get your pay, it's always like cash in an envelope, and this sort of feeling that you've got running through your head about it, sort of like burning a hole in your pocket. What kind of things would Max spend it on?
not a lot, to be honest. I'm pretty low maintenance. I'd be more likely to treat my cat to something than me. Like, I'm all good. But, you know, rent the way it is, and my job's not exactly what you call reliable. I've never really stuck around long enough to have a job for this long anyway, so I'm kind of expecting it all to vanish like that, so...
Okay.
And now I'm trying not to think about that. Because maybe that's what this is.
As you maybe, do you say you're sitting at the bar down here, or where do you think you're sitting?
Yeah, there's like a kind of weird sofa areas next to the bar.
Okay.
Just like long walls of sofa. So I'll just kick back on that. Feet on the sofa, even though they keep telling me not to.
The little quiet time that you have set aside for your break is interrupted as a man approaches you. Doesn't look like someone from upstairs. This person is wearing an all-white suit. Everything. Shoes, pants, tie, jacket, and a hat. All white. Sits nearby. If you have your feet up on the couch, they wouldn't like push your feet off and sit down, but somewhere nearby.
Oh, I would be careful sitting here. I mean, it's been cleaned quite regularly, but people get messy with shots.
There's something a little off about this man. You notice now that the white suit, while looking extremely expensive and well-tailored, appears to be stained at the edges. The cuffs have a little tinge of yellow to them. The collar, a tinge of yellow, maybe a little bit of brown. This person has a like a really sparse beard. It's very patchy and greasy looking. Their hair is also greasy, sort of a little bit longish, maybe like the hair slicked back underneath the hat goes down a little bit past the ears. Their face also appears to be stained. There are, at the corners of the mouth, a bit of yellowing, almost like tobacco stains. And they are, in fact, smoking a cigar inside the club, which is illegal.
No, mate. Sorry. None of that in here. Come on. I'll stand up and stand over them and hold my hand out.
This person would be attractive if not for this odd feeling that you have about them. Would you like to make any moves?
I want to try and convince them to give over the cigarette.
It's a cigar.
The cigar, sorry.
Yeah. That thick tobacco smell is, sort of permeating every fiber of your being.
Oh, that's bad. That's really bad.
So you're trying to convince them, and you're trying to influence a person, so this is plus your charisma.
Okay. So I just click the influence other?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
And there'll be a pop-up that comes up for a modifier. That's a 0. Just hit enter on that. A 12. When you influence an NPC through negotiation, argument, or from a position of power, roll plus charisma, they do what you ask, but I get to choose one. They take out the cigar and sort of put it out on the table. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause any sort of fuss.
That's all right.
Smiles. And you can see his teeth are sort of stained yellow.
They'll have my fucking job if I don't take that off you. I'm sorry. But there's a spot outside, like away from the crowd. You can smoke out there.
It's fine, of course. I am not here to smoke.
Okay.
There's a really intense look that they give you.
Is this a thing that you do a lot?
I'm sorry. You're a beautiful woman.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stop you there, mate. Don't bother.
He takes out a business card. It's also a bit yellowed, like a piece of paper that's too old. And sort of passes it over to you.
I'll hold my hand out to take it, and the second it even touches my fingers and he goes to let go of it, I'll just let it drop on the floor and go, no, not fucking interested, alright?
Fair enough. But you may not want to lose that. It could be important.
And you could be kicked out, so, you know, maybe don't spook the horses. Do you do this a lot? Is this your thing, the business card thing?
He extends a hand. I am Mr. Hoffman.
That's lovely. Maybe just get a drink. I'm not. This is my break. You're making me work on my break. Don't do that. Grab a drink, chill out, enjoy the not upstairsness of this whole situation, and thank your stars you don't have my job.
Yes. I think I just might. Stands up. Adjusts his suit. And again, the suit is very nice, well tailored, and looks expensive. And he straightens it and sort of takes like a little bit of lint or something off of the sleeve. And he walks away.
I'll watch him go, making sure that he doesn't start anything. He didn't look like he was going to, but it was weird enough to put me on edge. And once I'm sure he's out of the room, I'll look down at the card and pick it up. What's it say on it?
It says, in quite simple print, Mr. Hoffman. Inquiries are my business. And that's a good place for us to take our break. Is everybody having fun?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I have only noises.
Yeah. Evoking the emotion. My man.
So we're going to take a little bit of a break here, folks. If you are new to our channel and you don't know who we are, please make sure you follow us. Yes, and welcome. We had a bunch of people over from the front page today, so
Hi.
thank you for joining us. But we'd love to have you join us in the future. We do all different kinds of role-playing game shows here, so make sure you follow us here on Twitch, twitch.tv/Tablestory, and we're also Tablestory on YouTube as well. Tablestory on YouTube. But make sure you follow all of these wonderful people. Go give them a follow. Follows are free. Make it happen. It's a great way to support somebody without spending any money. And if you have yourself a Twitch Prime or an Amazon Prime that you haven't used yet, consider throwing it their way. Get yourself some emotes, or just sub anyway to them, because they're wonderful people, and as you can see, they're fantastic role players. They're nailing it. I mean, what have you seen so far?
Can I give a shout out? Can I give a huge shout out to Peachy?
Peachy did nothing for the show before you give the shout out.
Really?
Peachy did nothing for the show.
Who did it? I thought the music.
But you can give him a shout
Sorry,
out. He's a
Peachy,
great
your
guy.
shout
Why does it? Wait, why does it say that? Is that an outdated thing?
I'm vetoing it.
It's for a lot of it's for a lot of shows. It's for a lot of shows.
Yeah.
I need to. All right.
Just not
Well,
this one in
okay.
particular, but it's still really good.
All right. Well, whoever did the music for this, man, I am like loving it.
Super immersive.
Unbelievable. I'm trying to be that guy, you know.
Brad
given
did the music, actually.
Brad did the music.
Yeah.
All right, then he's
I'm
producing
sorry.
my album.
I'm so sorry. That was a lot.
Then he's not producing
I cannot
my
lie
album.
to you.
Unbelievable.
Oh my god.
I produced the album.
Then you're doing
Nobody
my
made the
album.
music. Matt found it on the street. It was the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
Well,
So
regardless.
throw a sub their way, and if you want to help support Tablestory in a monetary way, you can head on over to our Patreon, which is tablestory.tv/pledge. And if you haven't joined us in our Discord yet, we would love you to. Oh my God, our Discord is crazy. We have so many people on there, and it's really active, and there's a lot of good people on there. So come hang out with us, tablestory.tv/Discord. And we have a ton of wonderful shows here. Our next show is on Sunday. We have a show called Dying Order, which is D&D 5th edition. And on Monday, we have a show that I do, Tuesday rather, we have a show that I do called Witchcraft and Wizardry, which is Harry Potter. And on Wednesdays, we have a show by the fantastic Pumpkinberry, an amazing show. And if you like this show, there's some horror elements in that one as well. It's called Gone, and it's an amazing show. It's an amazing show. And totally no coincidence that her character is currently
God.
So we'll be back in just a few
Black,
minutes.
This is a dream come true, by the way. Oh, let's take it a break, and then I'll gush about how much I love this.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take a little bit of a break here, folks. We'll be back in just a few minutes. So hang tight for some more goodness here on the Facade. We'll be back in just a little bit. back. Professor Charles, you've sort of just seen one of your colleagues sort of freak out by the security. Are you just completely walking away from the situation? Do you stay and observe? Do you...
I think I watch... It's not that I'm disinterested or that I don't care. I watch to see if they're likely to come to any physical harm. And if it looks like it's not escalating, I will be book in hand, head down, bolting for home.
Okay. I think that is a move. I think you're trying to observe the situation.
Let's see, which one's that? Observe perception, okay. That's a 13.
So, on the moves list there, you get to ask me one question from the observe a situation list.
Ooh, that's a good list of questions. What? What's being hidden from me?
So, there are a few more security guards that are making their way over towards Dr. Copeland. As they're sort of moving past, you can hear some of the radio chatter.
Yeah, there's blood everywhere. We found a ton of blood here. I keep it together, man. There's blood all over the place. Oh, God. I think those are intestines. What even is this? And they've
run off. You don't hear the walkie anymore.
I look over, and if Dr. Copeland's still alright, that has freaked me out. And made me feel oddly defensive. And I just that urge, like, I have to get home. I have to get home. I probably want to... In my mind, I want to get home and phone my sister and sit down with my books and just get the hell off of campus.
What are you saying in your mind?
This has nothing to do with you.
Yes, it does.
This is Dr. Copeland's problem. Just leave. Just leave. It's not. It's not mine. It's not mine. It's this is fine. Just go home, Anthony. Go home. This is stress. Just.
It's not stress.
All right, Anthony. Let's lay off the mythology books before bed.
Or have something to eat.
I think at that point I notice I'm really hungry. Yes, food. Long day. Food. Right. Yes. And I will just look. I imagine he's gonna have, like, I eat quite simply, so there'll just be like just a bog standard, all-American diner near campus that's just like his go-to, just to grab anything.
Just so you're aware, NYU is kind of posh. There's a lot of places to eat. I happen to know that area. What kind of food does Professor Charles like?
At this point, he want a nice steak.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
like a nice steak with a béarnaise sauce or a bone marrow jus, just something that's not like, Dean Steakhouse proper steak.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you? I don't think there's anything super close, but do you? You hop on the subway? Do you take a taxi?
He'll grab a cab straight away as fast as he can.
Okay. There's usually cabs around NYU at certain times of the day. Like when class lets out, they just wait, to pick up people that want to spend a lot of money. Because usually cabbing around the city is a lot more money than just, using a Metro card on the subway. But sure. It only takes you a second to find a cab.
Hi.
Hey, where can I take you?
Can you drop me at Lozano's?
What's that?
Drop me at Lozano's, the restaurant.
Sure, no problem.
All right, no problems.
Sorry, what?
Just fucking listen.
Lozano's, that's uptown?
Yes, I'm uptown.
Are you gonna get the steak rare?
Shut up. It's not real. Can't be real. Sorry, is this gonna take long?
There's just a little bit of traffic. Sorry, hang on. So you work here?
Yes, Professor.
Yeah, I guessed.
Yes. And I'll put my book down on the side like I'm being engaged in conversation. Oh, right, fine. You've been on long? Your shift?
What the fuck do you care?
Not too long. Day shift.
Right. Oh, good. You've driven your whole life, I guess, have you?
The hell kind of question's that?
It's just a question, no need to be rude.
Hey, listen, you want the window down? It's cold as shit in here.
Yes, please.
You do? You want the window down? Are you fucking crazy?
I just appreciate some fresh air, thank you.
All right, fine. Fucking weird.
Pick my book back up.
You pick the book up. As you read, the words seem different to you. This is not what you were expecting to read.
Can I make out what it now says?
Do you have any moves that might help you with this?
Library research or internet? No. I am an expert. I mean, the book, in theory, that I'm reading is a mythological history book, which I'm an expert in. Which means I always get to ask an additional question, but I think that's only if I succeed in investigate.
Okay. Let's see.
So yeah, I guess I'm doing an investigate because I'm investigating this book in front of me now.
No, you're not.
No? Okay.
Not in this case.
Ooh,
When you look at the book, when you try and read it, there's a picture of Abigail on the front. However, she does not look okay. She is, in fact, chopped up into various pieces. On a chopping block. The book said 101 ways to cook an Abigail.
This is not right. And I'll just rub my face, rub my glasses, and look back at it. See if it's still the same.
The book looks normal.
Jesus, I'm tired. This is too long in the office. Steak and wine and bed. Sorry, are we that far away now?
As you look up, the cabbie's like looking through the hole in the cab, and he says, "Yeah, like I told you, 3750."
Oh, sorry. Hang on. 30. Right. I'll pass the cash through the slot.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why you changed your mind. You had me drive uptown and then downtown. Whatever,
Sorry,
it's your
what?
money. He takes the money.
So, no, sorry, what do you mean? Or Lozano's?
What do you mean? You want me to go back to Lozano's now?
And I'll look out the window and see where I am.
Yeah, there's a club here. It says Myriad.
Sorry, why are we here?
Listen, I don't know why we're here. I just drive, okay? All right, I think I had enough out of you. You can find another cab if you want to get out. You know,
Sorry.
Come on.
Sorry. And I pick up all my stuff and jump out. What the hell? Ugh. Do I recognize this club or part of town at all?
I'm going to say probably not, unless you've been to this club before.
Absolutely 100% not.
Yeah. There's a line of people outside. There's a woman in a leather jacket that's just kind of looks like she's probably in charge of, she's a bouncer or something.
I want to just observe the situation. I just want to look at the outside of this club and the street and see what's going on.
Sorry, that should not have been that loud. I don't know what happened.
That's a 4.
Okay. So, you get to ask a question anyway, but you get no bonus for it, and you miss something, attract unwanted attention, or expose yourself to danger. What question would you like to ask?
What is my best way through this?
Through what?
Through to get me from where I am now, just home and safe.
A cab, probably.
Smells like food in there.
Yes. I was hungry, wasn't I? Yes. And I will
Not
look
realizing
straight
it,
up.
You don't have to walk. You put your head up, and you're standing in front of this female bouncer.
Hi.
ID?
Is it? Oh, sorry. Yes.
Huh. You've not that updated in a while, have you?
No. So I'm new.
Okay.
to-
Yeah,
to
I need your
America.
your mother's maiden name, name of your first pet.
Really?
No, I'm taking the piss.
Right. Can I go in? Is that?
Is
Do I have
still
to use
carrying the
money?
book?
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't look like anybody that usually shows up here, right?
What's with the book?
I teach at the university. It's just one of my
Right,
favorites.
I don't know if you're familiar with the concept, but this is a club. It's quite noisy.
I just do you serve food? I'm just very
No.
hungry.
No, just drinks. So, yeah, you have been to a club before, right?
A little in my youth, but I try to stay clear of them now.
You are failing tonight. Congrats.
Right,
I
so
can recognise a dude who needs a drink. Just don't touch up the underage girls.
oh gee, please, I'm a professor at the university.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
incredibly inappropriate.
And yet, so
Is
spot
it?
on.
Sorry, what?
I want to see. Hang on. I want to see if because I'm getting weird vibes off this guy, and I want to know. 2 seconds.
You can try and read a person. Is that what you're
Yeah.
trying to do?
Yeah,
Unless
I
you have
want
a
to try and
special
read
move.
him.
You'll notice,
Sure.
by the way, just to help speed things up sometimes, I've added, there are also advantage handouts. On roll 20, for each of these like little handout sheets, at the top left, there's 2 little windows, a button with 2 little windows on it. If you hit that, you can actually pop out the window, which sometimes makes it easier to view stuff.
Okay.
But if you're trying to read a person, roll plus intuition.
Okie dokie. Find it. There we go.
Ooh, an 8. So, you accidentally reveal your own intentions to the person you're trying to read. Tell the GM/player what these intentions are.
I'm trying to see if he's going to cause me trouble tonight.
Are you, Professor?
Not to my knowledge. And certainly not with intent.
I think you catch. She's like eyeing you up, like really obviously, I think.
Look, I've just had a day. I just like a drink, I guess, and to sit down and brace myself for another one of these rides in an American taxi cab.
Yeah. I feel you on that front. Alright, fine. You want to go downstairs? Upstairs is just a shit show on Fridays.
Friday, yes,
Downstairs,
of course.
comfy seats, slightly more chilled out, less likely to get vomited on.
That's a thing that happens here, is it, often?
That's absolutely a thing that happens in most places on a Friday night, unfortunately. But here particularly.
Right. One quick one, I guess. Thank you. Thank you very much.
No problem. I'd keep the book off the tables. People will use it as a coaster.
Right. Good. Right. Into the breach.
Good luck.
And I will pull all my stuff together and just walk into the club and try and find... I will go downstairs as instructed. If I even last that long hearing that awful music.
As he leaves, I'm going to lean over to Dion and go, $10 says I have to kick him out for getting his dick out on the dance floor.
Yeah? You think so? All right. $10. You head into the club, and you see what you'd expect. There's a lot of lights. There's a lot of gyrating people. The smells of probably a lot of different drugs, and you see a lot of different drugs being handed back and forth.
I feel unbelievably uncomfortable here. I still don't really know why I'm here or why I've gone in, but I feel like I have to have a drink and leave. Like, that's the only thing that will let me carry on.
Do you stay upstairs or you go downstairs?
I'll go downstairs, yeah, as the bouncer told me.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. There's probably a little bit of jazz music that's playing down here.
And I'll just head to the bar and get the barman's attention, if I can.
Okay. Yeah. At the bar. Sorry, I need to look at my notes real quick. There's a nondescript looking man that is behind the bar, probably helping a somewhat full bar. This place is really busy tonight. When you came in, never mind. The bar's pretty busy. Like you have to do one of those things where you have to sit, probably like by the bar for a minute before you can actually get the bartender's attention.
Yeah. Sorry. Excuse me?
Try and influence a person.
Mm-hmm. It's a 9.
Okay. Takes them a second to recognize that someone needs something or that they actually might care about what you want. And he walks over. Yeah, we're gonna get you.
Just a glass of house rosé if you've got it, or red. I'm not fussy as long as it's wine, not white.
Okay. Rosé?
Thank you. Yes. All red.
No. We've got rosé. Give me a second.
Thank you. Thank you.
While you were talking to the bartender, the people that were around you at the bar have sort of gotten up. All of them.
They've just all stood up and they're still
All of
standing
them-
there? Or?
No, they've all gotten up and they've walked off. When you start to look behind you, the entire floor is empty.
Is the barman still there?
No.
I get up and I go to bolt to leave.
When your feet touch the ground off the chair,
Where are you going?
I just need to get home.
You are home.
I'm not home. This is some bloody dive bar.
as you say that, you see familiar surroundings. Your keys are in your hand. Your front door to your probably pretty expensive Greenwich Village apartment is open.
Oh. I want to just, if it's applied, observe a situation just like from the hallway looking into my apartment.
Sure. Go ahead and roll perception.
It's a 3.
You can ask me a question.
What seems strange about this?
You don't remember coming here at all.
I go to step inside
And we
and
switch
shut
scenes.
the door behind me.
Switch scenes as the door closes. Dr. Copeland. You're sat down in the campus security office. You've been handcuffed.
Mm-hmm. Is it a pretty nondescript small room,
Small place, yeah.
like an office?
Yeah.
Kind of like Disney jail.
Yeah, fair.
Okay. Is there anyone around me?
No.
Are there cameras that I can see?
Observe a situation.
Sure. Is that... There we go.
There's probably a modifier window that popped up.
I'm looking for it. There we go.
Wow. 16. You can ask me 2 questions from the list, and when you act on these answers, you gain a +1 to the rolls.
Oh, okay. Where are the questions?
So, in the handout section, where you found like your character sheet and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
Near the bottom, there's a handout that says moves.
Sorry, I'm looking for it.
Sure. It's the 2 things that look like a
Oh,
newspaper.
got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Moves. Okay.
And then, like 3/4 of the way down, there's the observe a situation move, and there's a list of questions at the bottom.
Okay. Service situation. Let's see. What is being hidden from me?
Okay. Yeah, there's probably an attempt at hidden cameras.
Okay.
Maybe they're,
Dr. Copeland has significant experience with hidden cameras.
Sure. I think that they're probably like, they use parts of the office to like hide them, you know, like might be like right near like in a vent or something.
The really obvious little hole, circular hole cut out of the vent.
I would like to point out though that there are regular cameras, but you see that there are also some that are hidden in a vent.
All right. Do I get another question?
Yeah, you have
to get two, right? All right. What is my best way through this?
You don't want to be questioned by these guards.
Okay.
They are definitely calling the police. And you notice that the security guards in particular are somewhat lax. They left you in this room alone.
Sure.
If you are clever enough, you can probably escape.
All right. So the cameras are sort of in front of me. They can see the whole room, or I'm at a table.
So there's cameras in the corner of the room. Like there's one of those globe cameras, you know, with the black around it. Those security stuff on it. And the one in the vent would be to your right.
Okay. All right. So she has both her hands handcuffed to the table, or just to herself?
To yourself, not to the table.
Okay.
Maybe this was a new security guard or something.
Okay.
Either that or they've never had to deal with anything like this.
So she wants... I'm going to call a guard. I'm going to call one of the security guys in.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
So just shout for his name. Excuse me. Hello? Is there anyone here? Excuse me.
There's no response.
Hello? Okay. So they're probably not around outside the doors. I think what she's going to do is very slowly just kind of stand up. Act like she's kind of stretching her neck a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And walk towards the door and just stay there for a moment to test to see if the cameras are working or if anyone's watching. And then listen to hear if she hears any footsteps at the door.
Observe a situation again.
Okay.
You have a +1 for the modifier.
Let's take a look.
It's plus your perception, I believe.
So +1 modifier?
Yep. You just put 1 in. Don't put the plus.
Just 1. Got it.
Okay. Can you ask me one question?
What can I use to my advantage?
The door is unlocked.
Oh. Well, my hands are in front of me, right? Cuffed in front of me?
They would have been behind you.
Oh, they're behind me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, then she's gonna shrug off her jacket, the winter coat. She's gonna shrug it right off, and then hold it behind her hands, while, like behind her back, over the handcuffs, and just kind of lean back against the door, work the latch, and open it up, and just very slowly and calmly walk out into the hallway.
The hallway outside looks very different.
Oh.
Rather
Where am
distorted
I?
looking walls are all about you. No guards are here.
Where am I? What's happening? Hello? Is there anyone here? Hello? Hello? What do I see at the end of the hallway?
Looks like there's a door there.
Are there any doors along the interior of the hallway? Just the one at the end?
There are. They
Are there
look
any
like
signs? Or?
they look very different than the door that you opened to come in here.
Mm-hmm.
And as you stepped out in here, the door closed behind you.
Okay. I'm gonna walk forward and see if I can't see any names or signs on any of the doors. Can I hear anything? Are there any signs of movement or life?
There is actually a sound. Quinn? What kind of noises would you be making?
Well, do I know where I am? Can I see anything?
You're in a dark room. And the only thing that you've really felt are stone walls around you. Sort of moist to the touch. Cold. And a metal door.
Remy?
Heavy.
What the fuck? Remy? What the fuck? What the fuck? What? What is going on? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Oh, hello?
Where are you?
Are we nearby? Are we near each other?
Sounds reasonably
because I'm dark,
close.
right? Okay. I don't know. I'm in a dark room, I think. A castle? Am I in a castle?
Can you feel the wall around you?
Yeah, it's wet. Ugh.
Bang on it. Just let me know where you are. Do I identify it?
Sounds like one of the metal doors nearby.
Is it locked? Can you knock it out?
I don't even feel a door, to be honest.
There's no handle on the inside.
I mean, okay, I'm kneeling, I don't feel anything. I'm standing, I don't feel anything. I don't even feel a door. I don't even feel a handle. Oh my god, this is like my car.
Is there a handle on the outside? Can I easily open it?
Do you try?
No. I walk over to the door and I say, is there any way that you might have a handcuff key or a bobby pin or something I can get these handcuffs off?
What? You're handcuffed?
I'm handcuffed and I can't get the handcuffs open without some tools, and if you have tools, I can open the door and I can get you out.
I do have a whack. I have a lockpick kit, but I don't know if it would be on me or in my car or.
I'm going to leave that up to you. Do you think
anything will work? A pen, a bobby pin, something
I do,
small
but
and metal.
I do actually. In fact, I do, but I need to get out of here. Can you get me out of here?
I can. Yeah, I can do that.
Well then,
all right, I'm gonna open the door.
Okay.
You might want to close your eyes if it's dark.
Wait, what? Okay.
And that's where we're going to end the session today.
Okay.
Oh, wicked.
Oh, damn!
Damn, son. Ay, ay, ay. All right.
So next episode is tomorrow, right? And then every day after that until we're done.
Until we finish.
I want more
my
immediately.
That was so good.
That was
Glad you liked it.
played.
Glad you liked it. So we have to do a few things as well
Yes.
as part of this system.
Sure.
There are ways for you to get XP, obviously, for your characters. And there are some things that happen in the book. They are called dramatic hooks. Now,
Okay.
normally, you are supposed to do this at the beginning of the first session. But I've decided that I don't think I want to use them. Which will lower your XP a little bit that you're going to get. However, there's still other ways you can get XP.
I'm not in it for the XP.
Nah, I'm in it for the XP, the actual experience. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Jay's like, shut up and give me the XP. I
I'm
like
still in Lancer
numbers.
mindset.
I like them.
I like numbers and reading and whatnot.
Wow.
So I have some questions to ask you.
Okay.
And this will also determine XP. And some of them are vague, but it's a group decision. So it's it's up to you. First question. And this is going to be for each of you independently. We're going to go around the room. We'll do our shout outs. And you can answer the questions as we go through. So we're going to do some shout outs here. And Tempo, why don't you tell people who you are, where they can find you, what you're doing, and I'll ask you your first, your three questions.
All right, so I gotta let you guys know. Remember at the beginning of the stream, I was like, "Yeah, it's my first time back into RP and da 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 da." Never did I expect that it was gonna take the turns that it actually did. So a shout out to Wax Steven. to Wax Steven for being such an awesome GM, man. Setting the tone, just coming up when we first started. And then the cast, you guys are killing it. So
I think you're doing pretty good
big
yourself.
Thank you for making it easy for me to even not feel like I'm intimidated or anything like that. It was so seamless, man. So, but yeah, for those that want to know what I do, I tend to stream on Twitch for the most part. I do StarCraft 2 for the most part, but on weekends, we do a lot of fun stuff, whether it's going to be Jackbox, marbles. I've been addicted to Stream Raiders, stuff like that gets the chat involved. So yeah, StarCraft 2 is my main game, but Tempo, he got a lot more to him than just StarCraft 2, and I guess RP is one of them. Hopefully you guys liked it tonight.
You did great, bud. I think you did great.
Thanks, bro.
And by the way, it's TEMP0.
Zero, yeah.
I called him Temp Zero all the time back in the day.
I mean, I am ice cold. Your boy is like that. And I respect the Celsius. I respect Celsius. Even as an American man, 0 degrees is the freezing point. And your boy, if my stripper name would be Chocolate Ice. Because it's Temp Zero. All right. That's your boy.
All right. And I
tried to wink and I blinked.
Who are you, Pumpkinberry? That's such a PB move.
It is.
So I got 3 questions for you. And
Sure.
they're vague, but I'm going to ask them anyway and sort of let you interpret things as you will. First question. Have we discovered anything new about the truth?
About the truth? No, we have not.
Okay. Have we learned anything new about our characters?
That we have, and I think you can let the chat decide that.
No.
I would.
This is up to you.
I would.
Chat will get nothing and like it.
But yeah, I mean, do I do it? And you said it's very vague, but should I even point any directions, or should I just leave it up in the air?
No, I think you make the point that you did it. So what you can do is there's no XP thing on this. That's a bit of a bummer.
Yeah.
I guess on page 2 there, you can just put like a note or something.
Okay.
You have 1 XP so far. And last question.
Yep.
Have we challenged ourselves?
Definitely.
All right, so you have 2 XP. 2 XP. When you get 5 XP, there's a list of things that you can select as a possible way to advance your character.
Okay. And where does this go as well? My bad.
This is just for you.
It's a note.
Yeah, you can put it in your notes or whatever. I don't know. Up to you. But yeah, thank you, buddy. Make sure you follow Tempo if you haven't done so.
Oh yeah, I forgot to even say what Team Temp 0 on Twitter, and then Tempo with the 0 on Twitch. So I'd really appreciate that. And I'm gonna start uploading back on YouTube. So that's just youtube.com/temp0.
If you ever heard that song, When I'm Grandmaster.
When I'm Grandmaster, I will play faster. They'll call me Bonjour, just like my name was Wax Steven.
Tempo's the guy that did that, so...
it's a boy.
PB.
Yes, hi, I am Pumpkinberry, and you can find me at Twitch and Twitter at Pumpkinberry. And those of you listening to the podcast version of this show, you can go to tablestory.tv/facade, and it will actually list all of us there and all of our links to socials, so don't worry about scrambling to write any of this down. And I do, right now I'm playing through Final Fantasy Tactics on my Twitch channel, but I am here on Sundays in a 5e campaign called Dying Order, and then I am also here GMing on Wednesdays a surreal thriller called Gone, about memory and identity. So you could come check that out. I'm really proud of that cast and that show. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, that's me. What are my questions? Hit me. I'm ready.
Have we discovered anything new about the truth?
Yes. Is this we as a collective, or
I
me?
think it's you.
Okay.
The royal we.
Have I discovered anything more about the truth than I currently know right now? No.
Okay. Have we learned anything new about our characters?
Yes.
Okay. And have we challenged ourselves?
Oh, yes.
2 XP.
Thank you.
Nicotine?
Hi everyone, I'm Nicotine. I'm a role player on Twitch.tv. It's Nicotine with an Nikatine. And I usually play a lot of Grand Theft Auto. I have a lot of characters. I never usually do anything quite this serious. So this is great. I want to hear the questions one more time because I absolutely forgot them.
Yeah,
Both
no
times
problem.
you said them.
Okay, no problem. Have we discovered anything new about the truth?
No. Well, I discovered a portal into a room full of doors in the security office, but I don't think that counts.
Sure. Have we learned anything new about our characters?
Yes.
Okay. Have we challenged ourselves?
Yes.
2 XP. And thank you, Nicotine.
Thanks.
Make sure you give her a follow, everybody. Jay?
Hi. I just want to do this. I just want to keep going. Anyway, hi everyone. I'm Jay Britton, professional voice actor by trade, and I stream here on Twitch a couple times a week as well, doing all kinds of random bullshittery and nonsense. Really, that's all my channel is. Yeah, that's it. You can find me on Twitter, voice Jay Britton, or here on Twitch, just /Jay Britton. I'll be on I think on Sunday doing some Dead Space 3 co-op with Fuzzy Freaks, and then potentially some Minecraft with Her Royal Highness above me with a glass of wine doing Winecraft. We'll see.
That's cute.
Yeah, Minecraft. It's great. You just get pissed and put blocks just fucking everywhere. Just crazy.
It's like every Minecraft.
Sideways.
In the game,
Yeah,
or-
That's awesome.
yeah, angry Minecraft. Yeah, tonight was amazing. A lot of fun. It's so good to be back on a Tablestory show. The sound is just on point, and to come from ZBO to this, I mean, ZBO is serious in its parts, but this is like the dark shit I just want to lie down and roll around in. This is, I
Yep.
love it. Love. All right, hit me. I'm ready, Whack. Break me.
Have we discovered anything new about the truth?
No.
Have we learned anything new about our characters?
Yes.
Okay. Have we challenged ourselves?
No.
Okay. 1 XP. Millie.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Hello.
Zambo.
I'm Amelia Tyler, but forget about me. This is Lola. She's basically a scarf in cat form. Yeah, I'm a voice actor
Literal
too, just
knight.
like him. Yeah. Look, no light.
Just bare heat of eyeballs.
for dinner. Yeah, just eyeballs and fur. But yeah, I am a voice actor for video games and all sorts of things.
You are?
And I know, right? I know. They made me judge the BAFTAs
What video
this
games
year.
have you done?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Who am I?
Featuring Amelia Tyler from Divinity Original Sin 2, Elite Dangerous, Frostpunk, Forgotten Anne, The Spectrum Retreat, The Turing Test, The Occupation, and Facade.
All right, Jake, can we get that 10 seconds faster and like just generally better?
Would you like it fast, 10 seconds faster, but also slower?
Yeah, can you make it faster but sound slower?
Yeah.
Is that all right?
See, that's the direction Millie's
When
used
you
to hearing,
say
so she
yes,
thinks that's what I hear in the
Can
booth.
Oh, wow, Jake.
Oh, you won one. I'm so proud of you.
Yay.
It's going in my diary.
Put that right there.
So yeah, we stream together occasionally, and apparently we're going to be doing that while drunk on Sunday.
Not for long.
Yeah, let's see how long we can make this relationship move before one of us ends up in prison. Yay!
That's a tough bet. Oh, God. That's a
Right?
really
The
tough
question is,
choice.
who's going to end up in prison?
It could go either
Gonna
way.
win.
50-50. That is
I know,
like
right?
a coin landing on the side.
I've got to say
They
that
want it would be an accident.
probably. I think chat were more interested in the bet about whether or not Professor got his dick out in the club. I did see some people wanting an answer to that.
Find out next time on Facade.
But yeah, when I'm not streaming with that complete nonsense person, you can find me on my Twitch channel occasionally. Again, at the moment, playing a lot of Minecraft. Apparently, my inability to decorate my real life house due to lockdown means that I'm just building shit out of blocks now. That's just what I do with my life. And when
why?
I'm not doing that, Mondays I'm over on Encounter Roleplay playing Tala, who is far too nice to be in a Game of Thrones show. And bad things are going to happen to her. I feel so bad for even creating her. And then Tuesday playing Vampire Dominatrix Lillian Whitlock. Bit of a change. Yeah, that's interesting in Vampire the Masquerade Fall of London. So it's quite nice to play somebody like Max. He's just like, I am going to call your shit out and then leave. No domination, no crying. I'm winning already.
Fair enough.
Got him.
Let's ask you some questions now, Millie.
Okay.
Okay. Have we discovered anything new about the truth?
No, I am more confused now.
Excellent. My job has been accomplished. Have we learned anything new about our characters?
Yes.
Have we challenged ourselves?
No, not yet.
Okay. 1 XP. 1 XP. Note that down wherever you'd like. Thank you, Millie.
I've noted it down with a pencil like an old lady. Pencil? I know, darling. I've got
I found one.
Book.
What tool is that? I had to sharpen it with a knife.
Don't hold with those pencil sharpness. It's the devil's work.
I'm
I
Wax
whittle
Steven.
my pencils.
God damn it.
Oh, Pete.
Don't get them out in the club.
I'm Wax Steven. I have been your GM of Doom. I've dragged the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. Fairly literally. Like, I did that. So thank you so much for joining us, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the premiere of Facade. I did, definitely. And I appreciate you, chat, for being here. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. Thank you for the love and support. Thanks for hanging out, and hopefully you'll stay with us and you'll come join us in our Discord, which is tablestory.tv/Discord, or you can click the link if you're in the chat there. And
and thanks to Nicotine for arranging the front page for us so that we could meet all of them.
Yeah, that was great.
So,
Yay!
Yeah,
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Tempo and
Twitch
Nicotine, it was so nice to
ambassador!
play. It was
Oh
really
wait,
nice to-
someone's gonna compliment me. Wait, come on. Wait. Silence, everybody.
Oh, no, you've misunderstood. See, I can't just do it to Jay, otherwise it's bullying.
Never mind, meet her. Just meet her.
Wait.
It's been
Just meet her.
so nice to be in a show with you two, and I can't wait for our characters to maybe meet, as long as they don't die.
I've got sad piano music. Hold on. Sorry.
Oh, there we go.
Oh no, God, no! Don't use sad music for me. Don't do it.
So good.
So thank you so much, chat, for hanging out with us, and hopefully you join us on the Discord. Thank you to Millie, thank you Jay, thank you Nicotine, thank you PB, thank you Tempo for being awesome role players. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining me, and I had a great time. Hopefully you will follow all these wonderful people. Head on over to tablestory.tv/facade. And you can follow them on Twitter, you can follow them on Instagram, you can follow them on their Twitch, you can follow them on all the places.
Come
Go
say
do it.
hi. We mean it.
Yeah.
We love it
Deadass.
when people tweet and are like, "Oh, I've been watching the show. It's so fucking cool."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I agree.
I will actually be streaming. Probably.
Yeah?
I'm
What?
actually gonna. Yeah. Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out next Friday. So I will.
You're gonna stream it?
I'm gonna stream it. Yeah.
Wow.
I am.
Cool.
I'm gonna stream it. And I do not get emotional with video games aside from general anger and rage at failure.
True.
Constant and unending failure. But I very well could get emotional with Final Fantasy.
Are we gonna
I'm
see
not gonna-
tears?
There might
I'm
be.
not coming unless I can see
I
some
don't know.
tears.
I
want them
listen,
tears.
I teared up a little bit when I heard the music in the trailer.
I did
So-
too, actually.
Yeah.
That's super
Yeah,
good.
but
I'm probably-
with you,
You know Brad
come
did it
on.
actually. Brad did that
Yeah,
music.
like I'll cry all the time. But
No, I thought Peachy did it though. What?
No,
No, Peachy
Brad.
did the music for
Definitely
Final
Brad.
Fantasy VII, didn't he?
Brad.
No, it was Peachy.
Brad did it.
Everybody knows it was
Bring that
Peachy.
back around.
I was watching PB stream earlier today, and she was playing Final Fantasy Tactics, and that's like a nostalgia train for me. And goddamn, Peachy, whew, you put Nobuya Uematsu to shame, son. Whoa, wow.
But yeah,
No, I'm just kidding, Ned. I'm just playing.
I'm
But good job, guys.
I'm gonna probably play that. That's coming out next Friday. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do it before the show next week, but probably I might start it on the Saturday. I hope you'll hang out. Thanks for joining us, everybody, and hopefully we'll see you on Sunday for Dying Order, our D&D 5th edition show that Mr. Peachy Pixelate runs, and definitely not Brad Wodo, because fuck that guy. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Peace out. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Good night, everybody.
Bye.